Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're reviewing episode 9 of Sakurako-san no Ashimoto ni wa Shitai ga Umatteiru. Yeah, honestly this video is probably going to be very short because I don't really have a lot to say about this show. I think this show is pretty good. I find the show really interesting and I find the subjects that are featured within the show really interesting. And I find that a lot of the themes and images and subjects that are talked about are really thought-provoking and filled with emotion, and usually by the end of the episode I'm either feeling really creeped out, really sad, really happy. Like, the episodes usually bring on some type of emotion and I'm usually very interested with what's going on within the show. But for some reason the show just doesn't seem to be doing it for me. I don't know. Maybe just because it's not as actiony and as fast-paced as the other shows I'm watching, but I do enjoy the show. Don't get me wrong. It just seems really slow-paced to me. And at some points I'm like, am I really into the story or am I just bored? I don't know. It's hard to explain. I do enjoy the show. I like watching it. I like seeing the mysteries. I like seeing the mysteries solved. I like seeing the stories behind the mysteries. I enjoy that. But sometimes the show just seems really slow and almost just very repetitive. I understand that it's like Sakurako figuring these things out and there seems to be an underlying secret mystery underneath all that's going on. And I'm really interested to see what's up with that. I don't know. I still really enjoy watching the show. I do enjoy watching the show because it's interesting. This episode itself was more on the boring side. It just talked about, what's her name? Yuki? The girl. It just talks about her grandmother and then it talks about Shotoru's grandmother, and there wasn't an actual mystery being solved, and what they were talking about wasn't as emotional, I guess, or really thought-provoking as previous subject matter in their shows. And I guess that kind of sucks in a way because when they deal with such hard-hitting subjects, when they do an episode where they don't deal with something big, it kind of seems boring in a sense because they're not dealing with something as emotional as a child's death, you know? It makes sense in my mind. At the end of the episode, we do see an interesting cliffhanger with a girl being introduced and she's going on a walk and she's like, "Sensei, like, I'm going to fly to you now," or something, and it shows the butterfly wings, which to me means she's talking about Butterfly Man, which I'm interested to see and to figure out who that is. That cliffhanger was good. That was a good end to the episode, even though the rest of the episode was kind of just bleh, in my opinion. But yeah, in this episode we just talk about Yuki. I'm just gonna call her Yuki because I can't really remember what her actual name is, but the girl. We talk about the girl's grandmother and a painting that she left for Yuki or something, and then we talk about Shotoru's grandmother and pudding, and then, oh, we see like some weird connection at the end where Sakurako is talking to her grandmother and she's like, "You know who that boy is," or "You know what that boy is," or something. And she's like, "Oh, his name is Shotoru," and she's like, "I wanted you to know," or I can't remember the exact wording, but there seems to be some significance in the boy. I mean, it was pretty much assumed before, but it kind of confirms it in a way. And then also when Sakurako went into her room, she says something, I can't remember, but either way, the ending of the episode was interesting. I really enjoyed the ending of the episode because it was like cliffhangery and made me question like, oh, what's happening, you know? But the rest of the episode compared to previous episodes was just not on par, in my opinion. So, I think I'm just going to end my review here. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hit my lip. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot, so thank you guys. I make a bunch of videos a week except for now because I'm in exam season, and bye!